Morning, folks. G Rift here. Today, I want to talk to you about something that I think would be pretty sweet. So, the entire world is going to get together in 2023 and see a movie called John Wick 4. Yeah, whatever they want to call it. But I'm just going to assume all 7 billion of us are somehow going to buy movie tickets, be seated in theaters. We're going to watch this. And at the end of it, I hope this man hobbles into a room near dead. Not with a dog. His dog can be wherever he wants. It could be with Commander Zavala. It could be with the Hotel Consigliere. Anyways, he gets into this room, and Denzel Washington peeks out of a dark corner. Wearing a matching suit, I think that would be pretty dope, you know. There'd be some, yeah. Anyways, and he pops out of this corner, and he says, "I've been inspecting you, Mr. Wick." And he goes, "Oh yeah," as only Keanu Reeves can do in that voice. And Robert McCall goes, "Yeah, I have." And they can talk about whatever they want, whatever philosophy they have. They can choose to leave it at the door, or they can leave it all in that room right there. And as that screen fades to black, you hear the watch of Big Daddy Denzel. Beep. And as those credits roll, you know those seconds are counting down into either what is John Wick 5 or Denzel's first ever trilogy, The Equalizer 3. Now, am I here to tell you that I have found definitive proof that the universe of John Wick and Robert McCall are connected? No. There's no proof. If any of you can find it, you should send it my way. It would be fantastic to see. But there's also new proof to say that it isn't in the same universe. Huh? Just because Big Daddy Denzel worked for the government in his franchise doesn't mean he could also be a super dope assassin who kills people for gold coins on the side and makes packs out of blood that can be brought to you at any point when you think you're out of it, and all of a sudden it grabs you by the ankle and drags you back in. There's no saying that. Absolutely not. What happens if Denzel gets a cat? Huh? You think if that cat goes missing, he's not going to turn over every damn rock and potentially mountains to find that thing? Only time would tell. I think it would be a cool crossover. I think both of them represent very passionate characters who, as Peter Stormare puts, he's just a man of sheer will and determination. Terrible accent, ignore that. But both of them are kind of the same character, but one is morally gray and one is not as morally gray. You know, his hardware store gets robbed, he gets the money back, gets the lady's ring back, you know. This lady's daughter gets kidnapped by some random dude halfway across the world on a train going through a mountain. He's right there, dressed in a fake beard, and he brings her back. So, I am fond of both of these characters, and as much as this isn't even a theory, this is a joke. But if they could combine these in that scene, where they somehow have to pit both of them together, oh my god, that would be pretty sick. I would pay money to see that, you know, assuming at the end of John Wick 4 I'm already paid to sit in the theater. Like, we are talking about Keanu Reeves reprising his role as John Wick, which we all know and love. We're excited for it. And Denzel's very first sequel was Equalizer 2, right? Why not keep it going? Why not make it into a trilogy? You know? Why not make 8 movies? Make it a freaking dynasty. Do whatever you want with it. I think if they don't start answering more questions about the universe of John Wick, it could potentially become stale. Just, you can only kill people in so many different ways before plot has to become a main focus of it. And John Wick is already a storm of a man. This is a natural disaster on screen with long black hair and a Kevlar tuxedo. Whereas Robert McCall is just some dude who kills people in a hurricane. One is a storm, one fights in a storm. But yet, both of them are freaks of cinematic nature who have drawn audiences around the world to engage themselves for years now. And I would be absolutely thrilled if we could somehow take the best of both of these worlds, use a polymerization Yu-Gi-Oh card, and make a new franchise that puts AVP to shame. But thanks for stopping by, and we're going to catch you in the next one. Peace!